For the past 2 years, a masked maniac known as the Hard Eyes Killer has stalked,
hunted,
and brutally slain couples on Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
What's up, you guys? I am the Heart Eyes Killer, and this is another episode of Katie Afraidy. I'm Katie Hettenbach, and guys, I'm so excited to talk about this movie. First of all, I love a slasher. I love a themed slasher. Good, bad, doesn't matter. Give it to me. Give it to me. I need it. So, when I heard about this movie, I was like, oh, this is going to be great. Hard Eyes, this is going to be so fun. And then I started seeing who's a part of it. Josh Rubin, directing. Say less. Already in. He is a hilarious human being, but also knows and loves the genre and wants to take care of it. So already, yes. Then you have part of the writing team, Michael Kennedy. And if you know Michael, you should know Michael. He did It's Wonderful Knife, as well as Freaky. And if you know me, you know I fucking love Freaky. So, naturally, this is my movie. I've seen it 3 times. Saw it at an advanced screening and then 2 times in the last 2 weeks. Because I can. Look, I have these. I don't know if you can see them because the video quality is so great. The best. But at certain theaters, they handed out Heart Eyes Valentines. So I grabbed a bunch of sheets for myself and friends, but I don't have any friends. Just kidding, I do. I have so many friends. No, but yeah, I am so excited about this movie. So let's just dive in really quick. Let's do logline. I can't speak today. We're good. Okay. Also, again, we're in a different place in my apartment. Normally, I'm in like the dark depths of my living room because that has the fun background. This has the better lighting, but I look sickly pale. So this might be the last time I do this here. We'll see. I just hate that. I'm literally recording on my laptop. Like, that's where I'm at right now. So again, bear with me. Okay, we're diving in now. Shut up, Katie. Okay, you're welcome. So logline. For the past several years, the Heart Eyes Killer, or HEK, heck, has wreaked havoc on Valentine's Day by stalking and murdering romantic couples. This Valentine's Day, no couple is safe. Thank God I'm single. Hey, I saw this movie on Valentine's Day alone. I wore pink pants and everyone was like, oh, is it just you? Oh, just one ticket? I was like, if I was the killer, I'd tell him, don't fuck with me, bitch. No, I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't. But maybe. Okay, Hard Eyes. I fucking love this movie. It is a perfect blend of comedy and horror. Perfect blend. Perfect blend. It is a rom-com that is interrupted by a slasher. And the more slashers I watch, the more I realize that I think like the slasher genre is like the romantic genre. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Does that make any sense? Like, vampires are also considered like romantic. Like, like of the romance era. But I do feel like slashers are slightly romantic in a way. I don't know why. I there's got to be a theory to it. You tell me if you agree with that, or if you're like, Katie, that's absolute bullshit. Which it might be, but for me, it makes sense in my brain. I don't know how to explain it, but just think about. Talk about it. Talk amongst yourselves. That sounded like Trump. I'm so sorry. Never again. I was trying to do Saturday Night Live. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Oh, coffee talk. There we go. I got it. It was in my brain. I had to find it. Again, I have a list, but I have ADHD brain. Too much going on. Okay. No, but I found myself laughing very hard at this movie, but it also got me to jump, which is hard for me to do. I don't get scared, and I found myself having adrenaline and anxiety during scenes, and I was like, okay, good job, guys, good job. It's so awkward. Also, the opening with Olivia, our girl Allie, she's getting coffee with her friend. Her friend is hilarious, hilarious. Thank God she didn't die. Spoilers also, don't care. If you didn't know this didn't have spoilers, this is gonna have spoilers. I don't know how to tell you, but yeah, I loved that, and it was so awkward in like the beginning with like the oh, I'm gonna drop the sugar, and then they hit the kid, and then Mason's character got a bloody nose, and then she just threw napkins at him and ran away. I was like, same girl, same. I do the same damn thing. And then you get to the office scene, which I also loved. Oh fuck, what's her name? I'm so bad at names, actors included. So hold on, I need to look this up. What the fuck is her name? What is her name? Because she was also in Michaela Watkins. She was also in Werewolves Within with Josh when he directed that. So that was cool to see him bringing people that like he loves into things. Because she's hilarious. I don't think people appreciate her. Can you hear my neighbors? Can you hear how loud they are? No? Okay, good. I hope not. So if you can, I'm so sorry. Shh, I'm recording a podcast. Shh, thank you. But yeah, it's a podcast, but it keeps getting interrupted by planes and noisy neighbors. Never seen that one before because it will turn into a slasher real quick. I'm just kidding. I won't, unless maybe. No, I will. The some parts that got me, the champagne pop when Allie and oh my god, what's the guy's name? Oh my god, no, Jay, Allie and Jay. Jesus Christ, I'm so bad at names. Allie and Jay, when they are at dinner, and the champagne pops, I jumped. I was like, yeah! And I was like, that was mean, but also smart, smart, simple but smart. The opening kill, also, let's go back to that. Yeah, we're jumping around. The opening kill. Holy guacamole, that was crazy and stressful because I think I have a fear of being crushed now. I think that's a new fear, or confined in a space and then I have to die because I can't get out. Yeah, trapped. I feel like everyone would have that fear. I feel like no one's like, I don't fear that. It's like, shut up, you do. You know? So everyone's like, I'm not scared of that. And then it's like, if it actually happens to you, it's like, yeah, I think I'm afraid of that. So yeah, it's a new fear. So thank you. Thank you guys for that. Thank you so much. Brutal kill. Brutal kill. Yeah. But I did love in the movie how every weapon for Heart Eyes had a heart on it, or like was symbolic of like Cupid or whatever, had the little little heart, and it was just like those little details matter so much that it's just perfect. It's just perfect. It's beautiful. Is immaculate. The Weapon Depot first kill, insane. Oh, the thruple. Okay, spoiling the ending. If you haven't seen it, plus the suck. I already spoiled it. The thruple. Hilarious. Hilarious. I loved it. 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 Because the first time I watched it, I had no... Can you hear that? That's my toilet running. I didn't even use the toilet. I'm home alone. Why is the water running? Anyways, I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. You're welcome. But when the first time I watched it, like when the killer is first revealed, I was like, okay, we don't know who it is. It's probably it's pretty early in the film still. I feel like this isn't the ending. It'd be weird if it was. So, killer's still out there. This was definitely a fake. So we're just gonna, have that slide. The second time or the last night when I watched it on Valentine's Day, I was next to a couple, and it was a very talkative audience, which it's hit or miss. But this one, I didn't mind them talking. They were funny. The people right next to me, everyone else was fucking annoying and was like having full conversations the whole movie. You're in a theater. Shut the fuck up. These people literally, they took off the mask, and before Olivia and Mason could say, "Who the fuck is that?" They went, "Who is that?" No, like, who is that person under the mask? We haven't seen them yet. And it was just funny to be like, I know something you guys don't know. I know who the killers are. It's also fun to see, to not know who the killers are the first round, and then second round, watch for all the subtle little nuances of the killer and be like, oh, this is who you are. This is, this is you fucking with, the main character, and da da da. Because the policewoman, whose name is Detective Janine Shaw, across from Zeke Hobbs, aka Devin Sawa, it is getting brighter by the second. What the fuck? But I really liked the throuple and how you didn't really expect it. I called the killer. I called that the killer was the female cop, Janine Shaw, if you will, JS. As soon as she offered, I keep wanting to call him Chad because that's what his name is in Scream. But Jay, as soon as she offered Jay a ride home, I was like, she's the killer. She's suspicious. Why is she so adamant? Hey, you want to ride home? I know you just got murdered, but do you want to separate? Want to ride home? Please? Get out of here, fucking weirdo. But the twist of having the IT guy is me, the IT guy. And Allie, she's just like, who? Okay, Bumble? What are you fucking talking about? But it's just like those subtle things, and the fact that he's the guy who was like, oh, they found the Hard Eyes killer. Obviously, that's why no one's here at the police station. Love that. Love that. That scene also was so stressful. The lights turning off and having, I don't know, and then like the police officers are just so, they're just so stupid, and they keep leaving the room, and like, don't fucking follow me, you might as well just be inside of me. Hilarious. The side characters had such good little quips. It was so fucking fun to watch again and see all of those this time. Like the EMT, she was fucking hilarious. She's like, the couple that caught Hard Eyes. Wow. You guys are gonna go down in history. I'll leave you two alone, okay? Like, just like, it's just like those little things. Like, you're like, that's awesome. It's awesome. The when Jay goes into Allie's apartment, to, he breaks the glass. Also, find a rock. I think that'd be better. He also, I feel like he didn't wrap it. I feel like he just kind of like set it on his hand. I feel like you really need to wrap it and go. But also a good reminder to punch, not with your hand like this. Also, why would she punch like this? If you're punch with your hands like that, like that's what you fucking did. I don't. What do I know? What do I know? I've never punched somebody. I've never been in a fight in my life. Verbal, yes. Physical, absolutely not. I know my place. But when I got upstairs, the apartment being a mess, I felt that. Oh, my maid got. Also, how much does she make? Because it seems like she's got a lot. Where does this take place? I don't know. I just am like, well, how much is she making for this 6-month contract with this jeweler? I have questions. Because that apartment's nice. That apartment is nice. It was cute too. I was like, okay, this felt like a real apartment. Also, this is my thing, and this is just to me. Every single light was already on in the apartment. Does she leave the lights on just constantly? Which is fine. Again, I don't need to believe that. That's okay. That's just a nitpicky thing. I just was like, for the first time, I was like, she's got a lot of lights on. Were these on, like, she leaves them on when she leaves the house? I feel like I turn everything off. I have one so that I can, like, get in and not feel scared, but that's just me. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe I'm quirky and maybe I'm different like that. I also have to say, or let's go back, hold on. When the dildo was in the scene, so fucking funny. So funny. Just to be like, oh, I didn't clean my apartment. Oh, there's this out. Oh, there's this out. Oh, I gotta clean that. Oh, I gotta clean that. I'm always that way. I'm like, oh, I cleaned. And then I'm like, wait, I see things that I shouldn't have out. Fuck. I gotta clean all. And it's just. So I felt that on a spiritual level. I felt that. So thank you for making it real and turning anxiety real. Dildo, so funny. I have to say, thank you, writers, directors, for writing a final girl that has some fucking common sense. When Hard Eyes is in the closet, she throws the dildo at him, then shuts the door. Most people would just back up and leave it open. Okay. Then they run out of the room. Okay. Already, Olivia is, our girl Allie, aka Olivia, she's fighting. She grabs the lamp, throws it at Hard Eyes, whatever. They leave the room, shut the door. She goes for Jay's belt. He's like, are you gonna give me a... She's like, no, get your head out of the fucking gutter. And ties it to the radiator. Radiator? With the doorknob. And I was like, fucking smart. Fucking smart. Thank you. Thank you for that. It's just so much better when they're smart. It made it more fun. I was like, yeah, you're smart. Or like when she was on the merry-go-round, carousel. Merry-go-round? Carousel. I don't give a shit. And was hiding and then was fighting Hard Eyes and she kicked him. I was like, badass. Yes. Go. I did think she was going to go for the weapon and I was like, okay, now you're really getting cocky with the machete. Fuck yeah. Also, can we just talk about, again, jumping around, Hard Eyes has so many different types of ways he could kill you. An arrow, a crossbow, a machete, a tiny knife, a big knife. Wow. Strangle you, throw something. Like, he's creative. He's different. She is also. They got a bunch of stuff going on, and it's kind of fun. They'll kill you in different ways. Or they'll squash you. They'll put you in one of those wine things and just... Which that was gross. I loved the editing for that, though, because when Shaw was in the wine... Is that what that is? The wine juicer thing? She picked up, like, the scalp, and then it did a match cut to her putting it in the bag, and I liked that. I was like, okay, that's a little editing trick. I like that. Good job, guys. Good job. I also kind of wanted Hobbs and Shaw to be Endgame. Gonna be honest with you. I was like, wait, Shaw doesn't want Hobbs, but what if they got together and it was cute? You need a real man. Hobbs is the real man. Devin Sawa's the real man. Good cop, bad cop forever. But nah, that bitch had to fucking kill a bunch of people and go after the IT guy. Fucking... I mean, he's hot too, so I get it. Fair enough. I don't know if I'd kill for him, but hey. You do you guys. Do whatever you're into, I guess. Whatever you... Don't do that, but maybe. What else we got? Dildo. The cameos from Josh and Michael. I literally was like, I was like, this is my friends. Those are my besties. So it just made me so happy to see them, because that's what I fucking love doing that. When I direct projects, I like putting myself in as a weird background character, just have a line or something. It's just like a little hey, I did this, I'm also here. And it's just fun. And I loved it so much. It was great. Oh my goodness. Seeing Mason in another slasher, love him. He's a gem of a human. He's fun in slashers. He's so fun. He did an interview recently where he was like, yeah, they just can't kill me off. Have you seen the movie Fall? You die and fall. Because you fall. You are the fall. That's you. Which I might do that movie at some point, because that movie gave me so much anxiety. I might cover that movie. This lighting is so bad. I said, I'll have more lighting. Maybe I'll go back to the next episode's gonna be so dark that you're gonna be like, we gotta find a middle ground. We gotta find a middle ground. And the middle ground is having an actual set. One day. Can you hear the plane? It is getting brighter by the second. It's impressive. What else? Oh my god, seeing Olivia in another horror movie. And if you don't know what horror movie I'm talking about, ever heard of Girl vs. Monster, the Disney Channel original movie? Ever heard of that? You should. It's great. It's not. It's awesome. It's fun. It's silly. And I like it. It's silly. It's a silly movie. It's fun though. And Luke Benward's in it and he's really hot. But yeah, that's a fun movie. I think it's pretty creepy. It's kind of cringe at times because every DCOM is, but I think it's pretty good still. Pretty fun. And by pretty good, I mean like you watch it to make fun of it, but you also kind of enjoy it, you know? Like that kind of movie. But she's great. She's a gem. She's so adorable. I just want to like pinch her little cheeks, even though we're the same age, which is crazy to be like, you are the same age as me. What am I doing with my life? I'm like, I want to be doing that. Also, is that what people wear my age? I don't know. I'm having a crisis with what I'm wearing. Recently, I'm like, I hate all my clothes. But also, I don't want to dress like an adult. You know what I'm saying? I want to be fun. I want color. Everyone's beige. Anyways, you get it. Comedy, so good in this movie. Because Josh just knows comedy. When Olivia jumps through the interrogation window to get I keep saying Chad, to get Jay, and she jumps over with confidence, but then she immediately falls and like stumbles to get up. That's real. That's not like horror movie bad. Like this felt like something that could actually happen. Not that I want this to happen, but I'm saying it felt like it was very reality based for a slasher, and I appreciated that. You know, it was funny and it was just rooted in reality. My question to you guys, because I can't ask myself. Well, I guess I can. I'll ask you and then I'll answer. What's the most embarrassing thing you have done to prove to an ex that you are good and better, or better than them? I'll start, I guess. I don't know. I took some like really hot pictures and posted them on Instagram. I was like, I look good in these pictures. Holy shit! And then he unfollowed me that day, and now he's married. So, who's the real winner here? But he would die in these movies. I wouldn't, because I'm single and ready to mingle. Just kidding. I hate everybody. I'm so scared of everybody. So now you answer. Sick. What? Crazy. That's what you did? But actually, though, can you put it in the comments? I want to know what you did. Something crazy, something weird, or if it's something simple. I don't know. But yeah, I would just post thirst traps on Instagram and then keep posting them so they would see them and be like, wow, this is who you broke up with. She's so hot. What did you do? So I also wanted to say this. The sound design for like the ADR, if you will, so juicy. Every little squish was just, I hate that, but I know that was a choice, and I love that for them. And also people be like, it was awesome. It was awesome. I hate I hate it. Like when in the opening kill, when she gets proposed to and she eats the strawberry and she spits it out on her hand. And she's like, you know, I didn't want the ring and fucking food. And he's like, oh, sorry. And then picks up the strawberry and you can hear it. I'm like, it's so gross. It's so gross. Great. It's so fucking gross. But it was awesome. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I have more, but I can't think of anything else. That's everything I wrote on my list. The chemistry between Mason and Olivia was so fun. Their friend, oh, fuck, what's her name? I'm so bad with names. Monica, loved Monica. She's a gem. I have a friend who is like a Monica, and she brings me so much joy. She's hilarious. But yeah, it was a fun fucking movie, and this was genuinely, I had so much fun watching this. Everyone's like, "You're going to see it again?" I'm like, "Yeah, why not? It's fun." And every time you see it, I feel like you notice something different in the background, and you notice like whatever. I don't know. This movie, hold for motorcycle. This movie reignited something in my brain. I'm writing a slasher right now, and it got my brain thinking and thinking creatively again, which is really cool when you get inspired by other people's art. So thank you guys for making this. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, this is a long episode by myself. Good job. I also rambled a lot. You're welcome. So if you paid attention this whole time, love you. If you didn't, I will kill you. No, I won't, but I might. Who knows? But thank you guys for tuning in. I need to give this a rating. Was I afraidy or not afraidy? Let's do that first. I was not afraidy because I'm tough, but it was so fun. That doesn't mean I didn't love it. I loved it so much. I saw it 3 times. I freaking loved it. I will see it again. I don't care. It rocks. It rocks. It rocks so much. I also saw it again because a week ago I went to see it and I lost the actual ticket to see the movie. I lost it and I was like, oh my god, I need to have something that says Hard Eyes and says that I saw it. So I went back to a different theater that had the ticket so I could have the ticket stub. So now I had one that said I saw it on Valentine's Day, which is even better. Even better. Yeah, out of 10, what would I give it? Guys, I'm gonna give it a, you know what? I loved it. What did I give it on IMDb? Yeah, I'm sticking with it. IMDb, locked and loaded, 10 out of 10. I love this movie. Katie, we don't give random movies a 10. Shut up. It's my scale, and I get to give a movie a 10 if I want to. And I thought it was so much fun. It was perfect. It's exactly what it needed to be. It was so fun. It was so, so fun. So thank you guys for making this movie. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Yes, thank you guys for tuning in. If you want more episodes, keep tuning in, please. Thank you. You can find us on YouTube at Katie Afraidy, Instagram at Katie Afraidy. We also have a Patreon. I release these episodes early, and there's an extended cut, unedited cut. Ooh, what does she say? Sometimes crazy things, sometimes nothing. Depends on the day. Today was a long one, and I had to start the video over because couldn't get the intro right. Anyways, but that's that. And I guess my advice to you about this movie is don't find love. It's not worth it. Or if you do, don't go out on Valentine's Day. Stay in. Celebrate the next day. Cheaper? Thoughts on that? Thoughts on that? Or just always buy your partner flowers. Constantly. Buy them figure out what kind of flowers they like. And then buy them. Okay, that's it. You guys, we will see you next week. Who's we? It's the royal we. I will see you next week, and stay spooky.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy V-Day!
Don't get killed, all right?
What was...
Why would he say that?